Yo, what it do, YouTube? Today's video, I want to chime in with a quick impromptu video. And today's video is another episode of Esoteric Files. You see what I'm saying? The Esoteric Files. Now, this is going to be a continuation of episode 1, part 2. So, where we last left off at, right? So I did the research and come to find out, right, that TV show that I was telling y'all about is actually called White Collar. So basically, the reason why I was bringing that TV show up is because basically it's like predictive programming, right? So the government and shit, they show you what they're doing to you or what they're about to do to you. So basically, when you got like all these movies and shit, they got all like this futuristic shit in it. Basically, what the government is telling you is they already been doing this shit. Because it's like, for you to even be able to put this shit in a film where it's like manifested into like a physical form, you had to already have seen it or dealt with something similar. You see what I'm saying? Like, so for example, how the imagination work, the shit that you see in your imagination, like Albert Einstein said, it's like basically a glimpse of, like, it's basically a glimpse of common attractions that's coming up in your life, basically. That's pretty much the same thing, but their predictive programming is more like Nazis. You see what I'm saying? And these Nazis, obviously, you know what I'm saying, like, they're showing us what they're doing, and they probably already done it or they're already doing it. So the reason why I brought up White Collar is because this is what the government is doing currently right now. So like I was saying, they use these people, like, you know what I'm saying, these people could be like some type of these gang leaders or whatever, or these people who like involved in like drug rings and shit, all this other shit, CIA agent. But anyway, basically, it's like they showing you. So in the show White Collar, the dude was a fucking genius and shit, right? That was soliciting money off the internet, and basically he ended up soliciting like 51,000, some shit like that. He ended up getting caught because that was like the federal government's like trigger point. You see what I'm saying? Well, it was gonna raise the red flags, and for him to get his freedom, this is in the show White Collar, for him to get his freedom, he had to work with the FBI, become a Fed, and become an informant for the FBI. So the people that he used to work for in the streets, he's now going against them because he's working as a Fed to get his freedom back in the informant. And this is what the fuck they doing right now. And it's like a fucking pyramid scheme, or you can call it a pyramid, you know what I'm saying, where all the way at the top is the corruption and shit, the so-called elitists, and then it keeps trickling down until you get to the bottom, aka the regular people. You see what I'm saying? So what do I mean by that? You got all these different agents and shit that's like in higher forms of government doing whatever the fuck they doing. Then the corruption trickles down. So, for example, you got these people, like these so-called rappers and shit. A lot of these people are federal agents, CIA, and their whole job is to work in the I'm not sure what they call it now, but I'm gonna just call it the intelligence branch of the government. And basically, what that means is they deal with fucking with people's intelligence. So I think it's COINTEL, like it's like some COINTELPRO shit kind of. I think it's like counterintelligence, basically what I'm saying. So it's like they're doing counterintelligence. These people who are like rappers and shit, not all of them, but a high percentage of them are agents and FBI agents, just like these YouTubers. And obviously, no, not me. You see what I'm saying? Because look at the shit that these demons is doing to me. You see what I'm saying? No. But these YouTubers, and some of them got big followings and some of them don't. You see what I'm saying? This is how these demons, they trickle it down, and this is how they get you. You see what I'm saying? They make you think that it's like a certain type of YouTube or whatever, but they come in all different forms. Some of these motherfuckers barely even got any subs, any views, anything, but they still like a disinformation agent, and they're paid to debunk people that's speaking the real truth and to put out false narratives. Like, come on, bro. Like, every time some shit happens, it's a bunch of YouTubers, whether they're known or not known, putting out narratives to stir the algorithm a certain type of way. You see what I'm saying? And yeah, bro, like, this is what they're doing. So like all these people that you see in the media, not necessarily all of them, a lot of these people, how you think they're even getting this much power and shit? They gotta do shit to, I mean, unless they smart. You see what I'm saying? Like, some of these celebrities are smart, some of them are. Some of them invest in businesses and shit like that, so they making money on the side from their business ventures and shit. Everybody ain't the same. Some of these motherfuckers is doing some off the wall things. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's just hit and miss, give and take. You never know. But the government and shit, these reptilians, they show you what the fuck they doing before they do it. Literally, they tell you. And if you don't get the message, then you just didn't get the message. You see what I'm saying? But they tell you. That's why, like, these shows like White Collar, they tell you in your face what they doing. So a lot of these people that's getting caught and all this shit like that, they going to jail. A lot of these people become federal agents, and a lot of them get on YouTube. They're assigned to get on YouTube, and these people buy them like fake views and fake subs. All my shit I've earned and I grind for. So I have a real people following. I have a real following, a real fan base. It ain't no bots and all that. It might be some bots sprinkled in here and there, but overall my fan base is a real fan base. You see what I'm saying? So these people, they like the government and shit, they buy these people, like these disinformation agents and shit, the people who they make sell out and shit to them, they buy them fake views and fake subs and all that shit. And then when they start putting out these false narratives, they generate like, you know, those fake numbers and shit, to what a point they might start attracting actual real people, and then they start getting real people to tune into this bullshit. And it's crazy because William Cooper, the one who wrote Behold the Pale Horse, he talked about it in his fucking radio shows and shit. How he got people, this is back in the day, motherfuckers was doing like disinformation about him. You see what I'm saying? And like that shit's just wild. I don't know. Like that shit crazy. But if this was going on back then, you see what I'm saying? He telling you this shit going on back then obviously this shit is gonna be revised and it's happening right now too. You know what I mean? It just look different. You see? But it's the same play. And that's what they doing, bro. Like telling you, like, for example, right? All these people who you see, like, for example, like, and it's just hypothetically speaking, but like a Lil Wayne or something. This dude got all this money, all this success, and he's still telling you to go do something stupid. Why? Because you the blood sacrifice for them. Hey, y'all better stop playing, man. Wake the fuck up. Wake the damn up. More videos coming soon. This is part 2 of episode 1.